to Where I Long to Be, a magical trip report podcast. My name is Virginia, and I am your host. On this week's episodes, Allie is back. Allie is a longtime friend of the show, so if you haven't heard any of her previous episodes, go back and give them a listen. They will be linked in the show notes. Over the past year, Allie has actually made the leap as a travel agent with 1901 Main Street Travel. So if you are looking for help planning your own trip, make sure you reach out to her today. She's got years of experience and will be able to help you put together the vacation of your dreams. And with that, let's get into all the pre-trip plans. Please welcome back, Allie. Allie,
Hi.
you've come home to me. Welcome back
It's
to
so
the
good to be
podcast.
back. It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back.
Yes, and you and I got to actually see each other when we were both there over Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
Yeah,
Finally.
finally, after all of this time, because I think this is either your third or your fourth trip you've come on to talk about.
Yeah, I think it's the might be the fourth. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the fourth.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, I am certainly glad to have you back, and I know listeners will be very glad to hear from you again. First of all, I guess, why don't you introduce yourself to people who may not know you and give us a little bit of, what you love about Disney, what is your Disney background, and what have you been up to lately?
Okay. I'm Allie. Hello. I have a social media account that's called Captivate Magic, and I share Disney World information. My background is Disney World has kind of been a big part of my life for about 18 years. I've been married for 23 years. I have a 22-year-old son. We've been DVC members for 17 years. And it was just kind of a place that we enjoyed as a family because we could escape kind of everyday reality. Now that my son is older, he still comes to Disney with us, but not as much. We go to Disney like 4 to 5 times a year, and I do all different kinds of different trips. And I like to share them on social media and share them on this podcast. And we just recently, when we just came back from a trip, we've been kind of up to, we had an adults only trip at the Riviera in September, and that's when I got to meet you. And what else? We've just been hanging around. Like, we've had such a good time. We've done a couple of last minute trips, which
Hmm.
are unplanned and kind of fun. We went over the 4th of July holiday, and we're just enjoying this phase of our life, and we are enjoying Disney World, and we're just enjoying life, and I enjoy sharing it on social media.
Hmm. And I mean, I think partly because you go often enough, but the other part I think is just based on the phase of life that you're in now. You do Disney a little differently, I would say, than a lot of people I talk to who are kind of running around trying to get as much in as possible. What is your philosophy these days in terms of your park touring?
My philosophy these days is it's truly to enjoy it. I mean, Disney is a bubble, which is, I think, part of the reason most of us love Disney.
Hmm.
Um, and part of being in the bubble is it's our vacation, like we are fortunate enough that we get to go to Disney World a lot, but we've also, or at least I'll speak for myself, I have matured in a way that I don't have to do everything.
Hmm.
I mean, leave something for the next trip.
Hmm.
So we just really enjoy laying back. Like we have gone on trips, we have not done one ride.
Uh-huh.
And we've gone to the parks, we've enjoyed the parks, we've enjoyed the food, we've enjoyed the resorts. And it's just such a relaxing, kind of freeing way to do it. And it's
Hmm.
truly kind of become my philosophy is that not that if you enjoy running around, that's amazing. And some people it's a competition, and I think that's wonderful. And I'm happy for you. So I'm not, I don't think there's one right way to do it. I
Hmm.
just right now in this phase of life, I'm enjoying relaxing and just soaking everything in.
Hmm.
There's beautiful things down there. It's a beautiful place. It really is. It's a beautiful property. Is a lot to do.
Hmm.
There's a lot of different things to do, and I just truly like to enjoy it.
Yeah, I think that because it's such an expensive trip for a lot of people. And I think that I mean that both based on, budgeting for it, in
Mhm.
terms of time. Um, in your case with annual passes and DVC, yes, there is a big upfront cost to that, but in a lot of ways it makes your trip feel a lot more affordable, and it makes it feel
Mhm.
like it's more possible to do these kind of trips. So I think that there's this need for a lot of people to get their money's worth and cram it all in. But what I consistently hear, even from those folks, is I really just want to try and relax this time. Like they go and they have this drive to get as much done as possible. But really, in their heart of hearts, they want to be able to take it more slowly and enjoy the little moments and ease up a little bit. And I think that when I watch your content and you showing how you approach the parks, you've mastered that now. So anyone who's
Well, thank
looking
you.
for some inspiration on how to kind of sit back and not be so stressed, please, make sure you give Allie's channel a follow, and all of your socials will be linked in the show notes, of course. But I feel inspired when I watch your content to just go like,
Oh,
"Ah,
thank you
I'm
so
just gonna
much.
I'm gonna try to be more chill."
I mean, yeah, everybody does their own thing, and I think it's awesome. So,
Yeah. Um, Question. There was something that
mhm.
you posted that made me think that you have dipped your toe into the world of travel agent life.
I have. I
Okay.
have.
I
Yep.
saw something and I
So,
was like, Allie, hashtag betrayal did not let me know this.
I
So
know.
when did that start? And tell me all about what inspired you and what are you loving about it?
It's truthfully, it started mm, just about a year ago.
Mhm.
But I was to be completely frank, I was kind of shy about it.
Mhm.
Um, and still kind of am trying to work through being shy about it, but I love planning trips, and I mean I think we all are kind of the trip planners of our family and our friends.
Mhm.
Um, and so I met with Maria, who is the owner of 1901 Main Street Travel, and she's she's a really great person, and it's a smaller agency, so it's not one of the and there's nothing wrong with the big ones. It's just more of my speed, I guess, is what
Mhm.
I'm. It's just a more personal preference, so I enjoy it. I've planned a few trips for people in my life, like in my real life, and I'm
Mhm.
really enjoying it. And I'd love to plan trips for people outside of my life and people I meet on social media. So if anybody's interested, let me
Mhm.
know.
Okay. Well, I'll have to get that information from you as well so that we can put that into the notes. And I know that you bring a wealth of experience to someone who might be planning a trip either for the first time or who plan one and just don't want to deal with it. And I know that
Hmm.
you've also had lots of different types of trips. So you've planned trips with just your son, with just your husband, with friends, with lots of different scenarios. Um, and so I would encourage anybody who is looking for a travel agent, Allie would be an amazing person to tap into as a resource to help to plan your own
Thank
magical
you.
adventure.
Thank you so
Um,
much.
okay. So this is a big one, October
This is a really
29th
big one.
through November 9th.
Yeah. 12 days. Just after we were talking about how I do everything low key, this is absolutely not a low key trip.
Well, I'll be
Uh,
interested to see how you put your own low key spin on it because yes, you have a lot of plans, but I think you'll still try to, you know,
yeah.
go into it with that
Yeah. I
philosophy that
mean,
you have
it's,
now.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Which parks are you hitting up?
We are hitting all the parks, all the Disney parks, except we're not going to do the water parks.
Mhm.
We do the Disney parks. We are doing Universal.
Mhm.
We're just doing Universal Studios and we're doing Halloween Horror Nights, which is a
Okay.
huge first for me. We've never done that. And we are also doing Epic Universe.
Okay. Have you done Halloween Horror Nights before?
No,
Have you
never.
ever done any kind of scary haunted house like that before?
Um, Once, 20 years ago.
Like, do you like being scared?
Not really. This is going to be an adventure.
Are you going to wear one of the new lanyards to show, like, I don't want to be scared, or are you just gonna
No,
go
I'm
for
I'm
it?
just going to wing it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. What about scary movies? Is the theming something that appealed to you because you're into scary movies, or is this more like I need to experience it just because I've never gone to that side of Orlando for Halloween?
It's really I've never gone to the side of Orlando for Halloween. My husband does like kind of classic horror, you know.
Mhm.
He and my son like classic horror. I mean, I don't know what I would consider classic horror, but like they definitely like the original like Universal monsters. And
Mhm.
then they also like, you know, Jason and Freddy, things like that.
Mhm.
I don't think they've seen the newer horror. But my husband and son have always wanted to do Halloween Horror Nights. It just never worked out with timing because by the time he was old enough, it's always during key school time for us. We never
Right.
really got a fall break.
Mhm.
Um, so it just never worked out. But so since we were going to be there for this length of time, the ultimate goal of the trip is to bridge. We want to do the Halloween party on Halloween at Disney
Mhm.
World and end it with the Christmas party at Disney World.
Mm.
So we were going to be there for 12 days for that. So we threw Halloween Horror Nights in the middle.
Mhm.
Well, kind of at the beginning, but because we would be there anyway. So
Okay.
that's why we're going.
All right. Who is coming on this trip?
Just myself and my husband, Brian.
Okay. And it's Brian with an I, right?
Yep.
Okay. Because I just interviewed somebody recently who had a Brian with a Y, and she was like, "That's the right way to spell it." Uh, okay. So just you and Brian, and
hmm
are you staying at the same hotel the entire time?
So mostly the first
Okay.
night we're staying at All Star Sports
Mhm.
because that was an add on night.
Mhm.
Because for some reason, if you are me and you look at flight times and you don't like the flight times, you just go ahead and book another night because, you know, why the heck would you
Uh-huh.
miss a whole day? So we had added on a night at All Star Sports and then we move over to Wilderness Lodge
Mhm.
and we'll be there for the duration. Now the catch with that is we're actually going to go to Stella Nova the night of Halloween Horror Nights and stay at Stella Nova that night and then for one night and then go to Epic Universe rather than try
Okay.
to come back early in the morning
Okay.
and go
What
back.
what night are you doing Stella Nova?
We are doing Stella Nova on Sunday night.
Sunday
So
the
the November 2nd.
2nd? Okay.
hmm
Are you checking out of Wilderness Lodge?
No, we just because this was again kind of like a last minute ad.
Mhm.
And it was done with points. And if you're a DVC member and you have to make your reservation 11 months in advance and
Mhm.
it's like 11 points.
Uh-huh.
So it's not worth kind of checking out just to check back in the next, you know, just for one night. So we'll just
Right. And it
leave
will
the
be
room.
nice to just take an overnight bag and head
hmm
out.
Yep,
As a DVC member and somebody who goes frequently, do you have an owner's locker?
we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we've talked about this before. I'm still on the fence about it.
You just have to pull the trigger on it. You have to,
I know.
and like I said, it's not really a savings issue, you know,
Right.
because it can be expensive,
Mhm.
but it's such a convenience issue.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
all the packing stuff that you have to pack is just stays there, you know, like
Mhm. Yeah.
the Disney specific things.
Yeah. I just have to get past the it's not a savings thing.
Yeah.
Um Anyway, because I feel like I am not somebody who, even if I have all of that stuff down in an owner's locker, it's not going to make it so that I can just bring a carry-on, I don't think, unless it's just a
See
weekend or
that
something.
yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the catch of it is that this trip we're bringing luggage with us because it's such a long trip.
Mhm.
But typically we do carry on only.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, so it is convenient, right? Especially
Mhm.
because we typically fly JetBlue.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you, I love Terminal C, but waiting for that luggage for why does it take so long?
I have not experienced that with Terminal C.
Have you not?
It has always been pretty quick.
Good.
And
Okay.
PS, I just read a news article this week that they are changing the names of the terminals.
Oh, are they? What are they going
Yeah,
to change into?
1, 2, and 3,
Oh
which
no.
feels like, why?
I
What's
know
the
it's
point?
ABC. What is it?
What does it matter? But I just saw that and I was like, "No," because like, Terminal C has my heart, and
Yeah,
I don't know, it just doesn't Terminal 3 doesn't have the same ring to it.
it does not. It does not. Like the way we love to do it, like we if we can choose, which typically we don't. It just whatever is the least expensive, but
Mhm,
the ideal situation is to go down on Delta and fly into Delta, you fly into B, which it's fine, right?
mhm,
Usually, if you end up checking luggage, it's pretty quick. And typically, the flight, the if you can get in Comfort Plus, or if you're lucky enough to get upgraded to first class or whatever, it's nice to go down Delta. But coming home, Terminal C is the move because Terminal B going home is awful.
mhm. Yep.
So compared to Terminal C, you've got
Yes.
all the good food at Terminal C, you've got the good security at Terminal C, you've got the
Mhm,
good seating at your
mhm.
gate. So,
Yeah, definitely agree. Alright, so All-Star Sports, have you stayed there before?
yes, many
Okay.
times actually. It's actually my favorite All Star, believe it or not.
Really? Okay. Do you have a
Yeah,
preferred section?
not really. I don't really. I've never. The only section I have not stayed in is the baseball section.
Mhm. Okay.
I've stayed in the tennis and the basketball and the surf section and the football section.
Mhm.
So
Hmm.
I like it because it's a smaller footprint. We just
It
recently stayed at
is it
music,
s
and the footprint is
smaller
so
than the
weird.
other All-Stars? I just in
It's
my mind, they're
I
all
think it's
similar.
so like movies is shaped if you think like their food courts all the way to the left,
Mhm.
and then it kind of goes in like a triangle if you
Okay.
were to kind of view it. And then sports is the other triangle, and music is a straight line
Mhm.
kind of in the middle of the two. And the
Yeah.
food court at sports, I think, is set up the best, which is maybe just the one I've stayed at the most, so I'm just more used to it.
Mhm.
But
Hmm.
I like sports not because I like the icons more than the others. I think the movies has the best icons for sure.
Yeah. Movies is the one
But
I have not stayed at yet. Yeah. I've only done music and sports, and I've only done each of those once,
yeah.
within the past year. So, it's all new to me. And Wilderness Lodge you stayed at a lot. Where does
Mhm.
Wilderness Lodge rank for you in terms of your resorts? Is it among your top 3?
Oh yeah. I think it's number 3. Right
Okay.
now it's number 3. Sometimes it goes to number 2. It's never really 1 though.
Yeah, I don't remember what your answer to number 1 is. I'm guessing it's Riviera.
Yeah, Riviera is number 1.
Yeah.
Between Riviera, Grand Floridian, and Wilderness Lodge, those are my 3 top,
Mhm.
and they kind of intermingle
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
each
depending
other.
on the trip, I'm sure, and depending on the time of
Mhm.
year and all of that.
Exactly. That's truly what it is. Time of year type of trip.
Alright, so you said Mickey's Not So Scary, and you said Halloween Horror Nights. You
Mhm.
going to any other parties this trip?
I am. I'm going to the very Merry Christmas party,
Mhm.
and I'm also going to Jollywood Nights.
You are such a lucky lady. All of these parties, all this time, this is gonna be such an amazing trip. I'm so excited for you.
we have been looking forward to this. It's something we've talked about for years,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just, having the amount of time and
Yeah.
it's it's a lot. So you gotta it takes a long time to work up to
Mm-hmm.
this one, I think.
When was
So
the last
we're
time you
really
were at
excited.
Universal?
We were there in the on the September trip. We went
Mm-hmm.
just for like half a day.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Okay.
and
Are you
then
annual pass
yeah,
holders over there too? Or whatever
yeah.
they call
So
it?
we just yeah, we have the very lowest
Mm-hmm.
seasonal pass. So we don't have like we have to pay for parking and we have to, we don't get any of the perks. We don't even get discounts or anything. But it's
Okay.
okay because we like Universal, but we don't stay over there a lot. So
Right. When you went in September, did you go to Epic Universe?
no, this is my first
Okay.
trip to Epic Universe.
Okay. Very exciting. All right. Let's just walk through all your different days and find out what your plans are. So, what time do you arrive on Wednesday, the 29th?
We arrive in MCO at 10:30 in the morning, so we have a full day. We plan on just going to drop off our bags and then go to Animal Kingdom. And my plan for Animal Kingdom is Nomad Lounge.
And listeners, you're going to see this is what I'm talking about in Allie's philosophy. Like that is her plan. Nomad Lounge.
Yep. Yeah, nothing else, just Nomad Lounge. I mean, if Safari line is under 30 minutes, we might go over there or something. But yeah, Nomad Lounge. That's my
Mhm.
plan.
Based on how you tend to approach these things, do you think there will be any days at all that you will get multipass?
No,
Okay. Okay.
no.
All right. So, Nomad Lounge for a lunch that perhaps will involve a bread service, maybe a churro.
Hmm. And Jen's tattoo, I'm gonna get that
Yes.
because I, for some reason, have never gotten it. And when I
You
get
have
there,
not.
I no, I usually get the leopard, snow leopard
Libation.
one. Yeah, something like
Mhm.
that. And then I've got a couple others. And every time I'm there, I think, what's the one Virginia likes? I can never remember the name. So I've like committed it to memory now.
It's
Jen's
so good.
tattoo.
And I love that hibiscus flower. I call it nature's fruit snack. It's like a gummy, but it's not. It's a flower. So, I hope you like
So
it. I really do. I hope you like it.
I looked at how it's made. It looked delicious. I don't know why I haven't
Mm.
gotten it, honestly.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Alex loves it too. Like he always asks for that flower on the side. Um, and they usually do it no problem. The very first time he ever asked for it, the person gave me the impression that the flower was what helped the wait staff know which one had the alcohol in it versus which one does not. But I have since learned no, it's
yeah,
the shape of the glass, so that doesn't even matter. Um, I think it's just that they might be a little bit more expensive, so it's like baked into the price of the
right.
alcoholic version. Are you doing anything for dinner that evening?
No, I don't think so. I think we're definitely going to eat at Nomad Lounge and it might be like a later lunch.
Mhm.
So I don't know. We'll probably just end up eating at the food court, maybe.
Mhm.
Um, we'll probably end up getting our grocery a little. No, we're not going to get a grocery order because we'll get it the next day. So we'll
Yeah.
just kind of relax. We have to get up early that morning because we have to be at the airport at like 7 a.m.
Okay.
So it's just going to be a real kind of low key day.
Which airport are you flying out of? Because you live in New Hampshire, so you have a couple of options that are within driving distance to you, I think.
Yeah, this time we're flying out of Manchester. So
Okay.
JetBlue has recently opened up a lot of service to the Manchester airport, and I'm trying to support that. So
Mhm.
um, we're flying out of Manchester.
Thursday, October 30th, you're checking into Wilderness Lodge. You already mentioned you're getting a grocery order. I imagine that this will be the day that your owner's locker shows up.
Yeah, yeah, we're not going to bother with it at All Star Sports, and then I think we're going to go to Epcot. Um, Waiting for our room to be ready because it won't be ready,
Mhm.
but when we're ready to go there. So we'll probably head to Epcot. We're gonna do food and wine because we didn't do food and wine. Obviously, the the coastal eats, um, and the dumplings. I don't remember what the name of it is.
Yes. Yeah, the dumplings wasn't
Um,
there in September, I think, because I got all
Correct.
excited about it until I looked at the fine print
Me
and
too.
noticed the date.
So we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go probably. I mean, we won't rope drop. Um,
Mhm.
so we'll just go there probably to wait. Just do the front of the park because we didn't
Mhm.
do any of those booths up at the front at all, and when we were there in September. So that's kind of
Mhm.
our goal for that day is to just kind of do the few booths that we wanted to do up front. Do maybe shimmering sips.
Mm.
I like that little flight that they have. It's pretty good. And then we'll probably head back to the pool um, at Wilderness Lodge. I love the Boulder Ridge pool over there. It's
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
pretty.
It's very peaceful.
Yeah, so kind of hang out there. And then that night we're going to go to the boathouse for dinner. So you'll notice where I have an 8:30 dinner. It's a later dinner because I have to start training us to stay up late. Um, because we noticed last trip we were just like done by like 9 p.m. and we've got all these parties that are late parties. So I'm like, man, we have got to start staying up late. So we're gonna work into it.
Did you hear about that robbery at the boathouse? Hi there. I am just cutting in to clarify that it was actually Paddlefish, not Boathouse, that had the scuba robbery incident. So just had to clear that up. Back to the show.
Yes. That was so
So
bizarre.
wild. I mean, like a movie, like Ocean's 11 or something. So for listeners who maybe
Mm-hmm.
did not hear about it, some guy put on scuba equipment and got into the lake somehow, swam up to the boathouse, stashed his scuba equipment, went in, stole thousands of dollars, put his scuba equipment back on, and swam off. So crazy.
Who even thinks of that?
I don't know. I mean, it feels like Ocean's 11 or like The Great Muppet Caper or something,
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
I wonder if they'll ever catch him. I don't know. Maybe they have, and I just haven't been paying attention. But I don't.
Yeah, I
I feel like
haven't.
there's cameras everywhere, right? Surely
Mm-hmm.
a camera saw something, but at the same time, there's a lot of wilderness right along the water. Lots of
Mm-hmm.
trees, lots of probably blind spots. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Just crazy.
I don't know either. It is.
All right, you've been to the boathouse before, though, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like the boathouse. Honestly, we've only ate at the bar at the boathouse.
Oh,
We've never
really?
actually, yeah, we usually just go in the bar and they
Mm-hmm.
have the full menu at the bar. And
Mm-hmm.
we usually will do a lunch, but since I did a dinner, I figured, you know what, let's do a reservation and
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
enjoy it. So,
Do you have any
all
other
right.
plans for Disney Springs that evening? Anything you're wanting to stop and do while you're over there anyway?
I don't think so. We went to the Hangar Bar in September. That
Mhm.
was fun for their Halloween menu. Um, So I don't know. I don't think we have any other plans. Maybe we'll
Mhm.
end up probably walking around. We might go over there a little early and walk around
Mhm.
and enjoy it. But yeah, no eating plans anywhere else.
Do you happen to know when they put the Christmas tree trail up?
I don't, but we'll find out this year if it goes up the first week of
Okay.
November.
Okay. I've never
I've been
gotten
there
the chance to see
mid-November
it.
and it's up.
Mhm.
Um, right before Thanksgiving. I think it was up like literally days before Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
Um, but I don't know when exactly they put it up, no.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll let
All
you
right.
know.
Friday, October 31st. You're doing
All right.
the Mickey's Not So Scary that night, right?
Mhm. So I think what we're gonna do is we're going to probably um, enjoy the resort in the morning a little bit. breakfast at the resort. I think for lunch, maybe do like a late lunch. I want to go to Port Orleans French Quarter. I have to try the ghoulish beignets because for some reason I've never done it.
Mhm.
I don't know. So I want to catch them before I'm assuming they stop selling them on Halloween. So we're
Probably,
gonna go over
or
there and maybe we'll
very
eat.
soon thereafter.
Yeah. So we're gonna go eat those and maybe have lunch over there, and then we'll go back to Wilderness Lodge. We don't plan on going to the party. I don't plan on going early because the last time we did that, A, the line,
Mhm.
but B, sometimes I know that, especially because it's Halloween, I don't know if it's going to have a lot of locals there and the line might be more substantial.
Mhm.
Um, and also the boat to Wilderness Lodge, I love the boat to Wilderness Lodge, but if you try to go to the parties early, that line can back up
Mhm.
severely.
You might as
So I
well
think we're gonna kind of wait.
wait. Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
going to be wearing a costume?
I am not gonna wear a costume, but we have matching t-shirts.
Oh, what do your matching
So
t-shirts look like?
they have a headless horseman on them.
Mhm.
So they I don't remember exactly what they say. I think they have like a line from something, but it's a big, huge thing of the headless horseman. So we are gonna have
Mhm.
matching t-shirts.
Saturday, November 1st.
Saturday, November 1st, I'm going to try on Thursday to get into the virtual queue for the Zootopia preview
Mhm.
for DVC members. So we'll see
Mhm.
if that works out. If it does not work out, because the only day that it's DVC is the first, second, and third, but we're not going to be on property really the second or third. So I'm going to try for the first.
Mhm.
And if that doesn't work out, then our plan is we were going to go to brunch at the Grand Floridian Cafe
Okay.
and then head to Magic Kingdom for a little bit. Because my husband's convinced they have the Halloween decorations down and the Christmas decorations up on
Oh.
November 1st. I told him they do not, or they did not last year. So,
Mhm. I Yeah, I mean, I know they kind of do it overnight, but because of the party, I don't think the
mhm.
31st is the night
I don't think so either.
because it goes so late, you know? They need to have
Yeah.
as much time as possible to do that flipping of the seasons, which I think that's the thing that they have on Disney Plus where you can watch how they
hmm
how they make all that work. And it's pretty
Yeah.
fascinating how it all
And
comes
that's kind of
together.
what, and I think it's Disneyland too on Disney Plus, or at least
I
that's, I
don't think it
remember the big
is.
pumpkin. So I don't know. I've never watched
Yeah.
it. He apparently has watched this. And I will say he has been very involved in planning this trip.
Has he?
So he has, for something has switched in him in which he made all of our reservations for July when we went. Like he got up and made the California Grill reservation because we ate at the California Grill on July 3rd.
Mhm.
He got up and made all those reservations. He was making all the reservations for our last September trip. He's making this trip. Like, it's just so funny to see. I don't want to say he's changed because he's always loved Disney, but he never really took any part in planning until very
Mhm.
recently.
What
So
do you think happened?
I don't, I don't know. I think he started truly, honestly, he started really enjoying Disney when we started slowing down
Mhm.
and stopped worrying about, you know, I mean, we never really rope dropped. I'm not gonna lie. We rope dropped back in the day when it was the opening show at the train station,
Mhm.
and my son was little, and he used to love to see the characters wave from the train station. Those
Mhm.
were the days we rope dropped. I mean, we have not rope dropped since then. So,
Mhm.
but when we stopped kind of doing lightning lanes and running around, I mean, literally my husband's favorite thing to do now when we're at Disney World is he goes in the app, like, because a lot of times we don't make reservations ahead of time. We'll just say, let's see what's available.
Mhm.
And he'll just go in the app and he'll say, hey, Kona's available. Let's go to Kona.
Mhm.
So, and
Yeah.
we're at the Riviera, which makes
Uh-huh.
no sense, but okay.
But there's something very freeing about being able to allow yourself that spontaneity. and just
It's
go with
so
the flow,
fun.
like Crush
It's
says.
so fun. Yep. It's hard to get there though for someone that wants to plan it, because that was part
Yeah.
of why I really love doing and I still love it now, but it's just funny. It took me like 3 or 4 trips to just let go
Hmm.
a little,
Yeah.
and letting go has just made him really enjoy it. So,
Mm. Okay. All right. A tip for all of you who are trying to get your spouse on the Disney train. Maybe ease up on the gas a little. All
yeah,
right.
a little bit.
So for your Magic Kingdom time, you're primarily going to see if any decorations go up. Any
Mhm.
other plans that day after your brunch?
No, I think we're just gonna hang around. We might do like a monorail crawl,
Mhm.
whether it's snacks or just hanging around. We may also go over to Fort Wilderness because I love the tavern over there.
Mhm.
It's Crockett's Tavern for
Mhm.
lounges. We are big lounge people, like for
Mhm.
dinner instead of reservations usually.
Yeah.
So we might go over there. We're gonna leave that day open though. So
Mhm. Okay. All right. So the next day, Sunday, November 2nd, is the day that you're going over to Stella Nova. I'm imagining
mhm.
that of any of the days, this might be a day when you kind of get up and get moving a little sooner just to take advantage of your universal time.
Yes. So we're gonna get up. I don't think we're gonna get up super early because we have to be up late because Halloween Horror Nights goes till 2 a.m.
Okay. That's late.
Which, okay. I don't think we'll make it to 2 a.m.
Mhm.
But we're gonna try to like at least, we're not gonna be up at like 6 a.m. is what I'm saying. We're gonna
Right.
head over to Stella Nova. I want to check out that resort because that we've never been there.
Mhm.
And then we're gonna go over to Universal. Um, I love Diagon Alley over there.
Mhm.
I think it's awesome. And we both like I love the ride in Diagon Alley too. Escape from Gringotts. So
Mhm.
usually we try to ride that ride if we can, and then we want to do Stay and Scream at 4, get our wristbands by 4, so that we can start to get in line for the haunted houses early.
Mhm. Which ones have piqued your interest and that you're gonna try to go for?
So I actually think like the non IP ones look kind of interesting.
Mhm.
Maybe because I just don't really know a lot of the IP ones. Like the LRT still looks pretty good. Um, some of them look a little gory, but we'll check it out, see what's going on.
Mhm. Okay.
um, so I have a list of the ones like I did a lot of research and I kind of grabbed a list from different YouTube people or different social media people, all different ones, and which ones should you hit first versus second. We're not going to try to do all the haunted houses. I don't want to make it miserable.
Mhm.
Like I don't want to have to run back and forth based on wait times, and because there are some at one side of the park and then some are up front in
Mhm.
the sound stages. So I'm just going to pick a few, and then maybe we'll go through the scare zones. We I have a list of snacks we want to try,
Mhm.
um, and different little drinks that we want to try, and then maybe hit a few more.
Mhm.
So I just think it's interesting. I've never been, and I think it sounds pretty cool.
Mhm. What do you think your reaction is going to be when they jump out at you?
I don't know.
I feel like I would run the risk of, like, punching someone.
I it's funny you say that because they always say don't touch the scare actors, and I'm like, okay, like absolutely would never do that, but
What if it's
like how am I going to
involuntary?
react to this?
Uh-huh.
Exactly. So
Oh my goodness. I
we'll
feel like at
see.
some point this will be in my future as well because Alex would really like to go. Um, I don't know. He's really into Halloween, and actually Charles is really into Halloween too. I would say that it's probably at least Charles's favorite holiday. He just I don't know. He likes the vibes. So
Hmm. Yeah. That's kind of my husband and son, Brian and Sully. They've always been really into Halloween. So
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
see.
All right. So Monday, November 3rd is your Epic Universe Day. How
Yes.
are you going to approach Epic Universe?
So we have a couple of things working for us for Epic Universe. This is
Mm-hmm.
the night that daylight savings occurs. So while we aren't
Uh-huh.
typically like early morning park people, Epic Universe opens at 10 a.m. that day, and early entry starts at 9 a.m., but it's going to feel like 10 a.m. because it's daylight savings time.
Wait, doesn't that happen on like Saturday night into Sunday?
I thought it was Sunday night into, well, yeah, I
No,
think
I
you're
think
right.
it's,
Saturday
yeah.
into Sunday. Yeah, you're right. But still, we'll still feel like it's like
And we
not quite.
fall back. So that means that your Hollywood Horror Night is going to feel even later.
Yes.
Right.
There's
Good
probably
luck with
zero
that.
chance we're gonna we are I will report here there is zero chance we're gonna make it till 2 a.m. But
2 a.m. that feels like 3 a.m.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So I'm hoping that this works in my favor in the morning because
Mhm.
I would like to try to do early entry. And I
Mhm.
think we're gonna try to do, hopefully, because sometimes Dark Universe opens, or most of the time Dark Universe opens, Super Nintendo World opens, and if Dark Universe doesn't open, then Isle of Berk will open. I'm
Mhm.
hoping Dark Universe opens because that's actually the land we're most excited about.
Mhm.
I'm not a huge Nintendo fan.
Mhm.
Um, I think it looks really cool, but maybe I have some pent up resentment because I literally never beat the original Super Mario game. So even when my brother would put in the code to get me 100 lives, I still couldn't beat it.
Oh,
So,
really? It was the one
yeah,
game that I eventually learned how to beat, and
did
that's
you?
pretty much the extent of my video playing was Super Mario, Donkey Kong,
Yeah,
Hubert, like, kind of like,
yeah,
the quote unquote "lame" games.
yeah,
And then that part of my life was done, but I'm really interested in the Dark Universe section of it, along with, of course, the Ministry of Magic.
yes.
Um, I think Isle of Berk seems interesting to me, and I like those movies. It's not that I don't like those movies, it's just that I don't know, I haven't seen them since Alex was fairly young, and I think I'll have a sentimental thing about them just because he did like them a lot when he was younger, but I
Hmm.
haven't felt the need to go back to them. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's kind of the same. My son really liked them too. Um, they were kind of right in his wheelhouse, his age range. My husband and son used to watch them like on repeat.
Mhm.
I mean, when he was younger. I watched them. I thought they were cute, but like you said, like I never went back to them. But I am excited because that Isle of Berk looks amazing. Like that
Mhm.
whole land looks so good.
Mhm.
So I'm
I
kind of
heard the
excited
the
to see
meet and
that.
greet is good there.
Yeah,
That's what people are talking about.
the
So,
toothless. Yeah, that looks
mhm.
really cool.
Yep.
So we're gonna we're gonna try to go to Dark Universe and then maybe hit up Celestial Park, and
Mhm.
then depending on the crowd, I don't know. I want to definitely walk through the Ministry, but I'm not gonna wait. I've been trying to watch the wait times for
Mhm.
the Ministry of Magic ride, and I just want to check out this park, and I don't want to like run over there to ride Ministry and wait, because even if people are running over there, they're still waiting 2 and 3 hours to ride the ride,
Mhm.
which to me, and then it breaks down so much, and which is a new park, and I get it, but I don't want to waste half my day
Mhm.
kind of doing that. So hopefully I get to ride it. If I don't,
When you're looking at the app to look at wait times, what's your maximum that you would be willing to wait?
probably honestly about an hour.
Okay.
Because I waited, I'll tell you this. I waited an hour for Hagrid's, and everybody says Hagrid's is great, and I think it's fine. It's fine. But it totally ruined the ride for me. Like, it's just
Oh.
waiting an hour and 20 minutes for a ride is just,
Mhm.
and I don't mind waiting for a ride. I really don't. But like, I don't know, when you're waiting in that way, I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't want it to be ruined because I love Harry Potter. I love the
Mhm.
property. I think this Milan looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Right. And honestly, with as much as you come back and because you have the seasonal pass, you'll have another opportunity at some point.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
are you anticipating staying in Epic until closing? And I think the answer is probably no, but just
Probably
asking.
no. But I do want to try to wait till it stay at least till it's dark because everybody
Mhm.
talks about how pretty it is. And there's like sunset is 6:59,
Mhm.
it says. So I think we can make it till then.
Yeah, I hope
So
so.
yeah, so I mean that's my goal is to make it to dark, and to see what it looks like. We'll be back. We'll be back for sure.
Mhm.
So
What about Tuesday, November 4th? What's the plan
Tuesday,
there?
November 4th is going to be, I think we're going to rest.
Okay.
Um, I resort morning laundry probably because I
Mhm.
like to do laundry on vacation. And then probably Whispering Canyon Cafe. We might do a walk up.
Mhm.
We don't have reservations, but we might try to do like an early walk up
I think that's a
and or
pretty
Geyser
easy
Point.
one to walk up to. Because even though they're
I think so too.
always, it's always hopping in there, there's plenty of times where you see open tables. So I think
Hmm.
you shouldn't
And
have
they
a
have
problem there.
brunch now, which I never noticed that they serve like lunch items
Mhm.
during like late breakfast.
Mhm.
I don't. I maybe I've just never looked for it. So to be fair, so that might be an option too. Plus, we have Geyser Point, which we love Geyser Point, and they've changed. Have you looked at the menus of Wilderness Lodge recently? They've changed the
No.
menus for Roaring Fork, Geyser Point.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so there's more variety, it seems.
Interesting.
So I'm kind of excited about that.
I'm realizing I did not ask what room type you have at Wilderness Lodge.
We have a studio because it's so many days. We don't have enough points.
Yeah, you usually like to stay in a bigger
Yeah, we like
room.
one
So
bedrooms.
so when you do your laundry while you're at Wilderness Lodge, you'll be going to the main DVC laundry room, right?
Hmm. Yep.
Which is not that bad, especially, in the Copper Creek section. It's very easy to get to.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
all right.
Yeah, so we're gonna do
Um,
that. But we have Olga's Cantina that night at 8:30. We've
oh,
never
okay.
been,
Allie,
so
how have you never been?
the whole sit with other people thing.
Uh-huh. You're gonna stand with other people is what you're gonna do.
So that has just been like something I've just not wanted to do. But another thing we're doing, this is my husband making reservations.
Uh-huh.
We got a, you'll see in a couple days, we got a Beacon Barrel reservation.
Oh, okay.
And he wanted to do GO82. We got a GO82 reservation.
Mhm.
So he's like, well, we've got to do Oga's if we're doing GO82 and Beacon Barrel.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay. All right. Well, I will be very excited to hear what you think. I think that some of the drinks are very interesting there. I can't remember which one I like. Hold on. Let me do a quick little Google search to tell you the name of the one that I really like. It is called it's the Nicelin and Bubbles with Brubberry Essence.
okay.
So, it's another one with an edible hibiscus flower. But it's gin and Saint Germain elderflower liqueur, blueberry lime juice topped with tonic water and garnished with the hibiscus flower. And
Ooh,
those are all flavors that when I see them on a menu, I'm like, yes, I love elderflower.
that sounds so good. All right, I
Yeah.
wrote that down in my notes.
Okay. All right. So Oga's reservation, you said that was at 8:30?
Yes,
Okay. All right. Wednesday, November 5th.
that is GO82,
Mhm.
11:45 in the morning. So
Uh-huh.
then after that, we're gonna do World Showcase Food and Wine from Mexico to Italy. Well, probably not Italy, but to Italy.
Wait, are you saying you're gonna purposefully avoid Italy for food and wine?
Maybe, maybe,
Yes, for anyone
maybe.
who doesn't know, Italy has a little bit of a reputation for not being the greatest, in terms of festival booths. Okay,
Yeah.
Mexico to
So
Italy. Stopping at Italy.
we try to break it up because I feel like the couple times we've tried to do any festival, right? And you try to eat all this food in
Mhm,
one day, which is impossible. And then you get there and you get confused, right? You're like, oh, well, I really wanted to get this, but I'm in Canada and that's in
mhm.
Germany. You know what I mean? And then by the
Right,
time you're in Germany, you're not hungry anymore.
right.
You know what I mean? So
You gotta plan it out.
you
It really does
do.
take some planning. Anything else after you do your World Showcase time? Or
This
just
night, I don't know if we're going to do
take
it,
it
but
easy?
this night has extended evening hours at Animal Kingdom, which isn't
Oh,
common. So
right, it is not.
might try to go
How
over there.
late do those go? Because Animal Kingdom
Only
closes
6 to 8.
quite early. Okay.
Yeah, 6 to 8.
Yeah, it will barely be dark by that time. Like, you're gonna get an hour of darkness,
Yeah.
if that.
So we'll see.
All right, Thursday, November 6th.
Thursday, November 6th is Beacon Barrel at
Mhm,
noon. So we'll see how this goes. We just have Magic Kingdom planned that day. And then
mhm,
if we didn't do the Magic Kingdom area resorts, we'll probably do some sort of monorail crawl at the same time or
mhm.
after it. That'll probably be dinner.
When you were there in September, did you get to go to Beacon Barrel?
No, we did not.
Okay. Yeah, I tried my best to get a reservation at that time, and I'm sure you tried too. It was impossible.
Yeah.
Friday, November 7th.
This is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
I cannot believe we're even talking about Christmas.
I know.
Have you been to this party before?
Yes,
What is your
I
favorite thing
love
to
this
do at this
party.
party? Is it the parade?
The parade and the soldiers literally are my favorite thing.
Mm,
Um, Sometimes the snacks are good. Sometimes last year they weren't very good, I
mhm,
feel like. Um, I love the Christmas overlay for Space Mountain, and I'm not a huge Space Mountain rider.
mhm,
But the Christmas overlay is amazing.
mhm.
Um,
That's when they do play the Christmas carols and change the lights a little bit, I think. Is that
yeah,
right?
it's the
Okay.
flashing like red and green lights.
Okay.
So it's really cool.
I wish Cosmic Rewind would do something special for Christmas.
Yeah. They did the first year, remember? They had that Christmas
Yeah.
song. I didn't ride it. Then I wasn't there that year.
Any other plans on this Friday besides the party?
No, we don't have any other plans, so we'll see what we do. See what we get up to that day.
Okay. Saturday, November 8th.
Jollywood Nights.
Have you done Jollywood Nights before?
We did it the first year
Mhm.
and like the second or third party. So it was
Mhm.
probably not a great representation of Jollywood Nights.
Yeah, I understand that those first couple of nights especially, they were really trying to, dip their toe into the water of how that party was gonna go and just figuring it all out still. So, um, I have heard it's changed a lot since then, and people seem to really love it.
Yeah, I can't wait. I really wanted to love it the first time, but it was just very discombobulated.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. I like the idea of Jollywood Nights because I love the
oh, me
aesthetic
too.
of Hollywood Studios,
Mhm.
and I
Mhm.
love old-fashioned Christmas like that. So,
Mhm.
I will need to make my way over to that party at some point, just to take advantage of that feeling. All right, so that brings us to Sunday, November 9th, which is your departure day. So, what time is your flight? And do you have time to do anything fun before your flight?
No, we're just I don't our flight's at 11:30.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we don't really have enough time.
Okay. How are you going to get from the resort over to MCO?
Uh, Lyft or Uber.
You got a lot packed into this, and I think it's just going to be so much fun to hear about all of this, especially the change from Halloween into Christmas. This will be a good transitional episode for everybody who's getting excited for that change of seasons. What would you say you're looking most forward to? Because you have a lot to look forward to.
I am looking the most forward to honestly being there for 12 days.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just we haven't never had a trip this long ever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so I just am so looking forward to being at Wilderness Lodge for 12 days, doing all different kinds of parties and things and having different things planned. I'm also looking
Mm-hmm.
forward to Epic Universe. I can't wait. It's just so different. A new park,
Mm-hmm.
just how do you plan
Yeah.
it? And it's kind of brought out the old planning person in me, that
Mm-hmm.
just wants to find out everything about every part of it and try to figure out the best way to
Mm-hmm.
do it. So it's been kind of fun just going through that process. And of course, the parties.
Right. You said that you turn to a lot of resources when planning this universal time in particular. Were there any standouts as far as what you've been referencing to make sure that you're kind of making use of your time at Epic versus what you want to get done in Universal Studios?
Mostly like the Pew 2
Mhm.
channel. He has a lot of information about Universal and Halloween Horror Nights.
Mhm.
Um, I watched the Mammoth Club videos when they do the food,
Mhm.
and they walk through the haunted houses, so at least I could kind of see
Mhm.
what I was getting into there. Um, I can't remember the person on TikTok off the top of my head, but she has a lot of really great time. I'll see if I can find her. She has a
Mhm.
lot of really great, like, is this your first time? This is what I would do kind of
Mhm.
content. Um, but yeah, I almost wish that, remember, I don't know if you did this, touring plans.
Mhm. Yeah.
You would buy the unofficial guide, right?
Uh-huh.
And I almost wish, I mean, they may make one. I didn't look for it online, but I actually went to Barnes and Noble and they didn't have a Universal one or Epic Universe
Uh-huh.
one.
Yes.
So I
Uh-huh.
was looking, I was like, I almost wish that it was just like I could have like an old school book in front of me and go through it like I used to
Uh-huh.
for Epic Universe just to read about all the stuff. Remember? I don't know. I haven't had
Mhm.
one of those in a long time, but
No, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. It was so much fun to flip through the book and try to
mhm.
figure out what was, but the thing with those is that with as fast as things
Yeah.
change, they're out of date very quickly. I
Mhm.
still have a subscription to touring plans though that I enjoy using because I will use it for things like a special room request. Like they will fax things
Yes.
for you once it gets to a certain date. They have all of the different rooms where you can do, it's like a room finder, so you can see what the view from different rooms is and ask for a specific room or a room like this. And I've literally, it's almost like a Google Map thing where you can like walk down the hallway and see what the view is out of each room. And so I'll just be like, no, I want to be higher up than that. So I'm like, jump up one floor and try to find the exact angle that I want to be at, which sounds silly, but I figure, I might as well try for what my preference is. And, if you don't get it, I'm still at Wilderness Lodge, so I'm still happy. Um,
Yeah.
so I definitely use that subscription, and it's something like I want to say $10 or $15 a year. So really reasonable. Hi again. Just cutting in to say that Touring Plans is currently $25 a year for a Disney World subscription. For some reason, I thought it was 15, but it's 25 for Disney World, and then there's some other pricing for Universal Studios, Disneyland, and for Disney Cruise Line versions of that platform. All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah, I had one years ago. I think I stopped renewing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a while since I've been
Mm-hmm.
on. I used to use it for remember the lines when before they would tell you how long
Mm-hmm.
you would wait in line. It would give you the
Mm-hmm.
predicted wait times, and
Yes.
then it could
Yes.
tell you, and it was more accurate than Disney's. I used to use it then. Yeah,
Yes,
those
yes, I totally
good
forgot, and
old
I think I
times.
still actually have that app on my phone where it's like just another app where it has all of the live wait times, like what it's posted and what it predicts it actually is. I don't use it
hmm
all that often, but sometimes when I pull up my Disney experience, I will also pull up that app and go, does it make sense? Which one do I believe? That sort of thing. But I haven't done it in a while, so I'm assuming it still works. But I think I probably looked at it in the past year though, and it was working.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
Interesting. That's so cool.
yep. Well, Allie, this is going to be an epic trip. See what I did there? Uh,
It is.
and I can't wait to hear about all the details when you get back. And I hope you have a magical time.
Thank you. I can't wait to share.
Thank you so much to Allie for continuing to come back to the podcast. Listeners, don't go anywhere because the post trip report is up next in your queue. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. And I'll remind you, like I do every week, keep daydreaming about where you long to be.